Hey guys, hope you're all doing well today. I had mentioned in my Division Tech farming video that I would be uploading a Division Tech route that I have in the Dark Zone. There are a lot of different routes that you can take to farm for Division Tech, but this is the one that I usually like to start my day with, and I'll more than likely come out with different Division Tech farming routes over time, but this is the one that I'd like to start with because this is the one that I find myself coming back to the most. And whenever I pick something up, I'll make sure to show you guys a screenshot of the map to show you where I am. For this particular route, I like to start on 40th Street in DZ03. I'm not going to give any narrative on the directions that I'm taking or anything like that. I have the video playing in the background for you guys to watch, and the video is in double time, so it's not going to take that long for you to watch. There is a lot of different Division Tech routes that you can take, and I'm currently working on one that starts kind of in like DZ1 or DZ2. Honestly, the main issues with doing routes in DZ1 and 2 is, for one thing, in Dark Zone 1, there's only 2 Division Tech total that you can get, and they're really far apart from each other, but there is a lot of sealed caches in DZ1, so it's still worth doing some kind of route for you guys there. And in Dark Zone 2, there is a lot of Division Tech, but they are in mostly landmarks, which can be not the best case scenario, but there is actually quite a bit of Division Tech that you can collect there, as well as sealed caches. So I am working on a route for DZ 1 and 2 as well. For this route in particular, I end in Dark Zone 5, and there's actually a lot of tech that I don't pick up in Dark Zone 5, so I definitely am going to make some more routes in the future, especially in the upper Dark Zones, because there's just so much Division Tech that you can collect up there. For example, Dark Zone 9 has like over 25 Division Tech just in the single cases, and Dark Zone 9 really is not that big. One thing to consider on these routes is that there is potential for boss eliminations as well, so if you want to save yourself some room and not go for certain caches, you can definitely do that. I will usually pick up at least one classified or exotic piece from boss drops, because usually there's a supply drop happening that I'm running by, or maybe a contaminated event, or as you can see early on in this guide, there is a cleaner boss that you can eliminate pretty much right away. So feel free to definitely go towards bosses if you want to. You don't have to stick directly to the route if you don't want to. But this is just a guide to help you navigate to the different Division Tech areas. You can also do a bit of multitasking in here, so if you have any daily assignments to complete, such as your Dark Zone daily assignment or your combat assignment, you can always do those for an easy 25 to 50 Division Tech, so keep an eye on your daily assignments too. I will go ahead and just let you guys watch the route. If you're curious to know how much I earned from this route, I do go over everything at the end. actually don't have an exact count of how much tech I earned from the caches. The reason for that is when I opened them at the end, there were three or four of them that I quickly sped through, so I didn't actually see how much tech I got from them. So this is just an average based off of how many caches that I got, how much Division Tech you can get from them. If we're not counting the caches that I picked up, we're looking at 23 Division Tech nodes that I just looted, and this is under the span of 15 minutes. I think I actually recorded the video in like 11 or 12 minutes. That's including the extraction, and including the time it took for me to actually pick up the first piece. As far as the sealed caches goes, the gear set caches will give you anywhere from 2 to 8 Division Tech, and the high-end sealed caches will give you anywhere from 2 to 5. In this particular route, I earned one of the gear set caches, and the rest of them were high-end sealed caches. And from the caches alone, I was able to count 37 total Division Tech, but I did end up getting a little bit more. I just don't know for sure how much because I sped through when I was opening them and I couldn't read the numbers. And then I ended up picking 23 Division Tech nodes up. So altogether, we're looking around 60 Division Tech that I picked up from the caches and from the Division Tech nodes. That wraps it up for this Dark Zone Division Tech route. I will eventually make more of these in the future, and if you have any suggestions, comments, questions, concerns, as usual, leave them down in the comments, but I will talk to you guys later.